Zippity-doo-dah, beautiful day, great to be alive. Hey everyone, this is Christopher Brown here again from alphalifestyleacademy.com. Now in today's video, we're going to go over an article from our blog entitled, How to Create Advertising That Sells, Tactics versus Strategy. So the best advertisers are high in equality and the big five of personality traits known as high in openness. So the best advertisers are creative and they think about new ways in order to sell their products and services. Now, many smaller companies lose money in advertising because they mostly think in terms of getting eyeballs to their message. Advertising is not just letting people know what it is that you do. Rather, advertising is understanding human emotions, human psychology, and how by using the proper combination of words, shapes, and colors, this will motivate a person to do business with you over your competitors. Now, one of the main platforms that a lot of companies are using to advertise their products and services is Facebook. So Facebook is a tactic in order to get more traffic, but you also must use a strategy in order to pull out more profits from your Facebook ads than any of your competitors. Now, a recent report showed that 62% of smaller companies say that their paid ads on Facebook are missing their targets because they are not making enough profits from their ads. Now, as of July 2021, 5 major social media platforms are showing dramatic increases in their advertising costs year over year. Now, Google and YouTube is up by 108%. Facebook's ads costs are up 89%. TikTok's costs are up 92%, and the lowest of these big five is Snapchat, which is only increased at about 64%. So we can't continue to do this year over year. If you're only making so much money from your ads, and if they keep on increasing their prices every year, eventually you're going to be tapped out of it. So the way that you're going to make more money from your ads is by understanding strategy. So at this rate, it will not be long until many smaller companies are priced out of being able to advertise on Facebook. Now, as Mark Cuban says, if you don't know more than your competition, they're going to kick your ass. So in order to have a positive return on your advertising, you have to know more than 80% of your competitors. Now, let's look at a couple examples. Now, if you have a small advertising budget, you need to see results right away. However, if you have a smaller budget, you may also have to put more effort at first into your marketing campaign. Now, the more expensive your products and services are, the more trust you have to develop before they will start spending money with you. So if you have a larger advertising budget and have a product that is on the more expensive side of things, you can afford to be patient and allow your prospects the time before they start spending money with you. However, if you have a smaller budget, you're going to need some less expensive products on the front end to develop the trust and faith that you can do the job for them, which then they'll go ahead and start buying some of your more expensive products on the back end. Now let's look at company A, which has a $1,000 product and is spending $1,000 a day in Facebook ads. They run their ads to register their prospects for a webinar, and at the end of that webinar, they make a $1,000 offer, which has a buying cycle of about 10 days before they start making a profit from, which they have spent $10,000 before they start making any money back from their ads. Now, company B has a smaller advertising budget, so they need to see results right away. So they start off with a $7 front-end product. Now, Forbes magazine says it is 6 times cheaper to sell an already existing customer than it is to go ahead and get a new one. So since they've already spent $7, they are more likely to spend money again. Now, have you ever bought anything through what is called as an online sales funnel, like what ClickFunnels does? So you buy a $7 product, and then the software funnels you through the system where it then offers you a $47 upsell, then perhaps a $297 product. And if you can't afford that offer, maybe offer 3 payments of $97, which the revenue pays for the advertising. where then they are invited for a true free trial offer of your backend. Perhaps it's a software like in the case of ClickFunnels. So ClickFunnels has a $7 product. They then immediately have a $37, what is called as a bump, then a $47 upsell, a $297 product, and then if they can't afford it, then they have 3 payments of $97. And all of these products, what it does is it pays for the advertising. And then on the back end, which is where they have their ClickFunnels software, which is $299 a month for 12 months, and that's about $3,500. So the end result is the same for company A and B. It's just B used a strategy to sustain themselves during the growth period, whereas company A has the capital in order to be patient. Now, let me reintroduce myself. My last job, I was hired as a business strategist for a $400 million marketing firm. Many times working with executives from companies like Ancestry.com, Crate Trucking, Procter & Gamble, and many others. Now, after doing an average as many as 60 sessions per week, many of them with executives from multi-billion-dollar companies, I noticed the pattern that we call as the billion-dollar blueprint, where many already existing billion companies use these principles, and then they brought that same success to the internet. So yes, there are unicorns where some idea catches fire and is able to sell their companies for $1 billion, like when Facebook bought Instagram for $1 billion. However, when smaller companies use the billion-dollar blueprint, they're able to double, triple their income, and sometimes even quadruple their income, even without an advertising budget. So I've taken what I've learned from these companies and created a shortcut. Now just imagine how much easier it would be for you to reach your financial goals by using the contacts of those who are already successful. Now, people love the idea of leveraging somebody else's following to build their own customer base. By going from idea to putting this into action is too much to ask for so many small businesses, because you as a smaller business owner already have so many issues that you have to handle, which is why I want to invite you to partner up with us and work together as a team. So we've created a shortcut to make this as easy as possible for as many of you to take advantage of this opportunity by working together as a team. So I want to invite you to visit 90daymillionaire.alphalifestyleacademy.com. That's 90daymillionaire.alphalifestyleacademy.com. Now, I had a blast recording this video for you today. Take care, everyone. Have a great day, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye-bye now.